Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in a building, baby. We going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. We're going to bring others with us. So what's going on? What's popping? What's cracking with y'all? What is good? The weather was nice today. It was like 79 today. I was like, OMG, the weather was popping. This show was popping. It seems like the season is going to get even more crazier than what it is now. I was just like, OMG, that's really gonna go down. It's gonna get that crazy. I was just like, whoa. I was just like, whoa. But you know what? I gotta say, I'm proud of OG. She stood on her own 2 feet, let me tell you. And she was not playing around, and she wasn't playing no games too as well. She called the ladies out. She called everybody out that needed to be called out. And she pleaded her case, and she was able to get her opinion across and tell everybody else what was going on too and how she felt and how they did her wrong. So it's get back season, and she was getting back to them. She didn't back down, she didn't cower, and she explained herself, and she made it clear where they couldn't even clap back at her because they knew she had a violent point. And that's what they didn't like, because she wasn't all emotional, she wasn't all crazy doing the most, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is with the situation. I was just like, OG's doing a damn thing, baby. I mean, she's doing it. I was like, go ahead, OG, go ahead, girl. I was like, And then Phoebe in her situation, Phoebe, like that video that she did was horrendous. It was just like, come on, what are you doing? What are you doing with this video? Like, come on, we know you trying, but come on. And then on top of that, Phoebe didn't stand up and say that she was actually talking about, OG, and she was dissing OG. She didn't stand on her own two grounds. She's talking about she's from New York. She's about it. She's bad. She's this, she's that, and all that other good stuff. And what's going on? She ain't even doing nothing. OG confronted her. OG told her, like, I can put them paws on you if you want me to. I was like, yo, you ain't gonna say nothing. I was like, you ain't gonna say nothing. I was like, oh no, you ain't gonna say nothing. I was like, OMG. Guys, I'm just sharing the live right now. I'm just sharing the live. So I was just like, And Shawnee, she's showing her true colors too. She does not like OG, but OG shut her down twice. OG shut her down. OG shut down Evelyn basically when they was trying to say, like, OG, oh, you was wrong. You hurt people, whatever. And so you got OG saying that I was hurt too as well. I was backstabbed. My boyfriend was hurt, just like Christian husband was hurt. So it's 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could do this now. Like, we even. But you know what I'm saying? Phoebe's canceled because she called, OG a gorilla. What you gonna call a black woman with African features on a public syndicated TV show and call her a gazilla? How is Phoebe gonna call OG Godzilla? Like, yo, that was wrong. That was racist. That was disrespectful. She was making fun of her tendencies, her looks, and basically saying that she's violent and all that other stuff. No, she was stepping to the plate. Phoebe, you said you from Brooklyn, you from New York, you from the Bronx, wherever you from, you tough, you bout it, and you ain't gonna take no crap from these girls and none of that kind of stuff. But when OG stepped to and told you, like, we can get it anytime, somebody got to be made an example out of. And guess what? Phoebe didn't say anything. I was like, see, that there you go. And then, like I've been saying in all my basketball wife videos on the basketball wife drama, basketball wife scoop, playlist, that Byron was in on it. Byron knew what was going on. So did CC and OG. They both benefit from their relationship. OG got to get some information on Christian because she was beefing with Christian, and then Cece got to tell OG the information, so OG was going to use the information because she was, and OG said she was going to use the information. She got what she wanted out of the situation. She said what she needed to say, and therefore she didn't violate any rules or regulation coming from Byron or Cece because they didn't tell her. She couldn't tell, and they told her anyway, and they know that she was beefing with, Christian. So of course, like, you're going to tell her that type of information. They're arguing, they're going back and forth. She's going to use it. Like, come on, let's put two to two together. It is what it is. But because like, how do you, like, that's not something that you just sit and tell somebody. Maybe it's not a big deal to Cece, or maybe it's not a big deal to Byron, but it's a big deal, I guess, to everybody else, to Malaysian, to Christian, and to the rest of the family, because no one said it, no one mentioned it, no one even said that Thomas had a different, biological father. And absolutely, Thomas' biological father did come out on IG, and he did diss Byron, called Byron evil, ungrateful, and full of the devil. That's what Thomas's, biological father said about, about Byron. So it is, so like, they beefing, like, they're not cool, and Malaysia needs to just mind her business and just let it be, because it ain't her problem. But the thing about it is, Malaysia feels like, OG owes her some type of respect, because Malaysia feels like she was disrespected too as well. You gonna disrespect my cousin? That's my cousin, that's my girl, we family, and I've been on this show for a long time, and you're gonna turn around and diss my cousin on national TV, and I'm gonna sit here and not say nothing, when Malaysia always talk about she's from Crenshaw, she's from the hood, she was throwing tables last season. So basically, her ego's hurt too out of the situation, because if the case, there's nothing that she can do with OG. OG's not part of the family. OG can't bring Thomas and Byron together. You know what I mean? So if she already talked to Byron, he said what he had to say. It's time for Thomas and Byron to have a conversation, sit down and talk, and it's time for Byron to talk to his kids. Like, they be doing way too much. But let me tell you, OG, she stepped in and she wasn't taking no bullshit. She was writing checks and she was cashing them, and everybody was giving her the money so she can cash the checks, because she was writing the checks because she was gonna whip some boo-boo. She was gonna get it. She was ready for it. But I was thinking in my head, like, when they was sitting down there in that house that they rented in the basement part, it looked like, the way that Malaysia and Evelyn was standing up around OG, and then you had Phoebe sitting on the other side of OG. It seemed like they was going to jump her. If anything would have got physical, she definitely would have got jumped. Christian is basically trying to keep her mouth closed. She's staying low, because she's not even addressing OG. She's not even really talking to OG. She already knows that what she did to OG was wrong, and basically talking about her boyfriend, talking about her and all this other stuff. She know it was wrong, and she got her karma, and OG let her know that this is your karma. We even now, we can move forward. I was just like, OMG, it's going down, baby. So let's get into it. So we got Evelyn, she's over here crying us the river. Basically, her and Jennifer make up. They make their fake friendship back up together, because they need each other. They need each other to survive. They need each other to be a duo, because people like them both together. They like Shawnee, the old basketball wives. Then people like the new basketball wives. So they got to make up at some point. And plus, Evelyn still have not got over Tammy, and Tammy's going to be coming back. And yes, the ladies, and it's a damn shame that you got Evelyn old ass, you got Malaysia old ass, and you have, Shawnee old ass coming at OG and trying to point out that she's wrong and she's a bad person, and trying to get on her, but they're not even addressing OG's issues, where she feels like she was disrespected, her boyfriend was disrespected, and people was talking about her, and it was making fun of her, and basically they're gonna try to point the finger at her and make her feel like she ain't nobody, make her feel like she was wrong, like she's thinking crazy. They are full of it, because she is not wrong. That's why Shawnee had to shut up real quick. She had to close her mouth, because she knew that, OG had violent points. Malaysia had to shut up and close her mouth too as well. She wanted to do that drive-by and talk about, you being used as a tool to, OG and all that other stuff coming at her. Basically, Malaysia been talking about she's going to check OG, she's going to do this to OG, blase and the third, but OG confronted her twice. OG has been coming to her to talk to her. Hey, what's up, Tony? Thank you for coming through. You guys check out Tony. He's such a cool, amazing YouTuber. He's a nice guy. He'll make you feel comfortable and welcome on his channel. Show him some love, for real, for real. He's good people's all day, every day. So you have that situation where Malaysia, you know what I mean? She's been talking all this crap, but once OG confronts her and gets in her face, she ain't got nothing to say. Like, she's quiet. And OG pointed out to her, hey, listen, the way you approached me at CC and Byron's engagement was wrong. And so Malaysia was like, okay, yeah, that was wrong. But all that roddy stuff that Malaysia was talking about the previous episodes, and all that roddy that Phoebe was talking about the previous episode, did not show up tonight, because OG was out there shining. OG's not scared, she's not intimidated, and it is what it is. For real, for real. So let's move on. I'm going on a rant because I was pissed that Phoebe called OG a gorilla. I think that's racist. I think that's hateful. I think she knew what she meant when she said that. She tried to make fun of her features, her face, and then also talk about how tough and how physical she is. And I think Phoebe needs to be canceled for calling, OG a gorilla. You know what I mean? Come on, don't call nobody no gorilla. You can call her anything else. You can call her a gorilla, a racist term that's been used towards black people for many years. Come on, you gonna call her gorilla? Nah. We're not feeling that. Hey, thank you, Tony. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat. I got a super chat, guys. Thank you so much, Tony. See, I told you Tony's cool peoples. He's good peoples. And so you got Malaysia over here. She's kind of upset, and she's feeling herself because she's feeling a certain type of way because Jennifer and, Evelyn just made up, and it put pressure on her. And Malaysia has been following. Malaysia hasn't been leading. Usually Malaysia is a leader, but it seems like she's been following, Evelyn around. Her relationship with Evelyn is way too tight. And so basically Evelyn's over here telling Malaysia, that she's gonna move forward basically with Jennifer. They're gonna try to work things out. Jennifer apologized. Jennifer said sorry. Jennifer said this. Jennifer said that. And so she's gonna move forward. Now Malaysia's feeling the pressure that she needs to apologize. I mean that like she needs to forgive Jennifer, and she's felt pressured to forgive Jennifer. And so right here on the picture goes, I have to forgive. Like basically she goes, but I ain't gonna forget. But because basically she's feeling the pressure because, Evelyn's saying she's forgiving, Jennifer, and now Malaysia feeling the pressure that she needs to forgive her too, because now Malaysia is really in the in crowd and she's really following Evelyn's ass. Malaysia used to be a leader. So what's going on with this situation? This shit don't even look right. Malaysia's from Crenshaw. She's the bout girl. She's a swap meet girl, you know what I mean? She's been out there, she's been back and forth, she done lost brothers in the streets and all this other stuff, and now she's following behind Evelyn, the worst of the worst. Evelyn's not the worst of the worst, but on the show she is. She's playing a character or whatever the case might be, but she is nasty offline because Evelyn has been attacking OG offline ever since 2 episodes ago, and then this episode you see nothing but Evelyn, disrespecting OG. Hey, what's up, T-Serve Cold Blog? You guys check out T-Serve Cold Blog. She's mad cool. She's been out here making videos for a long time. She's down to earth. She's young. She's smart. She's intelligent. And she works hard. Check her out. Thank you. Thank you for pointing out Phoebe calling OG a gorilla. I cringe. Phoebe is a fake, la. Video spoke volumes on who she is and wannabe. Yes, she's a wannabe because Phoebe was talking all that. I'm from New York. Where I'm from, New York. I'm bad. Like when OG was like, I will kill you. I will strangle you with my bare hands. And if you want to be about it, you can get this. I can make an example out of you because everybody got to be a made example out of, and I'll beat you down. I was like, if somebody say something like that to you, you're supposed to automatically jump up. Point blank period. But if you sit there and be quiet and act nonchalant, you scared, you about to pee your pants, and you hope security is around the door. I hate to sound like this, but it is what it is because these girls are picking on OG because OG stands up for herself. She's dark skinned. She doesn't dress like them. She wears different clothes. She's from Nigeria, but she lives in California and she looks different from them. She doesn't wear clothes like them. She doesn't dress like them. She doesn't talk like them. And they feel like she was an easy target, and she's not an easy target. And Phoebe calling her a gorilla on national TV, she needs to be canceled for that. You don't call nobody no gorilla. You know what I'm saying? You don't call nobody no gorilla. You don't call no black woman no gorilla on TV. You don't do that. That's wrong. You need to be canceled, and that's why your music sucks and it's trash and you ain't gonna make it. That's just gonna be what it be, because if you feel like you a mother of two and you want to have a rap career and you come out and you calling a black woman Godzilla on TV and that's been used, I'm telling you, she made me so mad. Call her a gorilla, and Shawnee didn't say nothing. Malaysia didn't say nothing. Jackie didn't say nothing. And these ladies are all in their 40s, their 50s, their 60s or whatever, and they sitting there letting this go down. And they know Phoebe made a diss track against OG. They knew she was coming for OG. They laughed about it. They knew about it. Now once OG confronts her like a real woman, OG confronts, Phoebe about it, and Phoebe backs up and want to act all smart. I was like, these people got too much nerve going on. So anyways, everybody realized that Jennifer and Evelyn has made up, so it's all good over there. So it is what it is with that situation. So now the ladies are going out, and so basically, OG, she's at the excuse me. OG's at the table and she's chilling, and basically she wants to, talk about the situation with Malaysia. Yes, at that moment I felt like, OG, just let it be or whatever. Just let it be, OG. Don't say nothing. Just let it be. You're doing too much. But you know what? She got to do too much because everybody's sitting at the table. Everybody on that trip, other than, Jennifer and the new girl Dominique, has been pointing fingers at OG and making OG feel uncomfortable. They know Phoebe got a song about her. They know Malaysia's been talking crap about her, don't want to talk to her, don't want to be around her. They kind of like isolate themselves from OG when she first showed up on the trip. So basically OG want to confront the situation. She knows all these ladies know about it, and they're older, and she's a young girl. She's in her 20s, and she was like, listen, I know Malaysia got a problem with me. She did a drive-by. Basically she want to talk about the situation with Byron, with Cece, with Christian, and all this other stuff, and I use whatever information I got as a weapon, blase in the third. I want to talk to Malaysia about it, and I want to do it in front of you guys because it happened in front of you guys, and everybody get my words misconstrued and they get upset with me, or they point out everything that I do wrong. So I'm trying to make sure we're not playing telephone, you know what I mean? And I'm talking directly to you, and that's what they don't like, because she is direct, and she's direct in a way where she's sitting down talking to you, and she can say what she needs to say to you and get her point across without yelling and screaming, getting up and dancing and acting like she want to fight. So they can't handle that either, and they can't combat her because she's combating them with the truth, and they don't like that. It is what it is. But yeah, I think OG could have waited right here. I don't think she had to say anything. I think OG could have pulled Malaysia to the side and talked to her, tried to talk to her, but Malaysia's been refusing to talk to OG, and Malaysia's been talking about OG. So won't you talk to OG? You got her here. Won't both of you two ladies go talk? Malaysia, you bout it, you from the street, you hood, and all this other stuff, and you ain't scared of nobody, and you know this and you know that, and all this other stuff, but yet you can't pull OG to the side and talk to her when you know you upset with her. Even if you feel like CC's using her, I feel like Malaysia feelings is hurt that this young lady came on the show and she didn't care about who Malaysia was, and she went back and forth with Christian, and I think Malaysia feel like she got disrespected because Christian is her cousin. So it is what it is with that situation. And then you have, Evelyn over here talking about, won't this girl shut up? Won't this girl just be quiet? Won't you just go just do that? Because she's actually confronting the situation. She's not running around. She's not waiting for somebody to come and talk to her like you were, Evelyn. You was waiting for Jennifer to come and apologize to you. Like you couldn't even go talk to her. So, but, OG's different. OG was like, yo, you know what? I'm ready. I want to go over there and I want to talk to her. It is what it is. So Shawnee and, Evelyn are basically talking in their confessionals against OG, dissing her and whatever. We got Malaysia. She's over here with a different group at a different table, and basically she's talking to Dominique, and she's just basically telling Dominique that she don't really want to forgive Jennifer and all that other good stuff, and and she feeling pressure too, and all this other stuff that she got something to say. Like, she don't even really got a real reason to be mad at OG, because it's between Christian and Cece got OG involved by telling Christian's business to OG when OG is beefing with Christian. Byron told her, they gave her the okay. So if you're gonna be mad at anybody, be mad at Byron, be mad at Cece. Why are you mad at OG? Because OG told it like she did, because OG was exposed it, and it wasn't like she wouldn't be able to expose anything if Byron and Cece didn't give her the permission to talk about the situation. They knew she was going to use it the way she was going to want to use it, and she was going to use it to get at Christian, and Byron was okay with it because he's tired of these ladies picking on his wife and coming after his wife, and Byron has seen this TV show. He know what this TV show is about. He knows what's going on, and he told her that information because they know that OG is not scared, and she will stand up to the ladies, and Malaysia doesn't want to accept that. She wants to throw the blame on Cece. She wants to throw the blame on OG. So it is what it is. And then now she's feeling pressured to forgive Jennifer too as well. So it is what it is. And so now we have none other than Cece. She's getting ready to get married. She's with her mom. She's with her wedding planner, or her, whoever the person is. And basically she threw some shade over here because she was talking about, this is my first time getting married. I haven't been married before. I haven't had kids before. I've been waiting for the right guy. I don't be spreading myself around. I don't be jumping from this one to this one. And my mother's been married for 43 years. And they have a longevity relationship, and they love each other. And that's all she knows is family. And so therefore she was throwing shade at the rest of the ladies, and that would be basically she was throwing shade at Evelyn and Jennifer because they accused her of being a $5 holla holla. And she was letting them know that I'm marrying a man that really loved me, baby. That was shade all day. And so they got Jennifer over here. And they like, Jennifer, don't you think you need to say something, to Malaysia, whatever? Jennifer has been wrong. She totally lied. She's totally a liar, pants on fire. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. Jennifer pissed me off for the last 2 seasons that she was on. But to me, Jennifer has turned around. And she did something I really appreciate this episode when she gave OG the heads up. She didn't feel like she was in the in crowd and forgot about OG. I feel that. But I really feel that Jennifer needs to apologize to, Tammy. She needs to apologize to Tammy, and she needs to make that friendship work with Tammy, because when Evelyn turned her back against her, Shawnee wasn't around and nobody was around her. Her mother passed. You know who was there for her? Tammy was there for her. So she needs to make that relationship work for real. She needs to. You guys, make sure you check out Tony's channel. Tony's mad cool. He's mad down to earth. You'll love his live streams. Check out T Serve Cold Blog. She is an amazing young woman, and she has a good heart and a lot of knowledge, and she likes to share it. So, and Tony is just mad cool and down to earth. Check out their channels for real. So anyways, we got Jennifer sitting over here thinking that no, Malaysia need to apologize to me, but then Jennifer kind of realized that yes, Malaysia may feel that I used her, which Jennifer did use Malaysia to basically give the information to Shawnee about Evelyn, possibly, the rumor of her sleeping with ShaunieONeal. And so yes, she did use, Malaysia, and that's why Malaysia wanted to throw the table at her, because, she kept lying. She was lying. She was just doing nothing but lying. So Jennifer realized that, but Jennifer still said she needs to apologize. And Jennifer basically was like, well, she threw the table at me. And so Jennifer said, I can coexist with Malaysia without her apologizing, because she knows she's wrong. Hey, Mike Carter, how you doing? What's going on? You guys check out Mike Carter's channel too as well. He's another content creator. He curates good material. He talks about truck driving, daily issues, and you can just chill up in the chat and have a good time. And there's no drama. And so the ladies, they sit over here and they talk to Malaysia, which is Jackie and, Evelyn and Shawnee. They talk to, Malaysia. Basically, Jennifer basically wants to kind of, think you guys should have a mutual apology to each other. Malaysia was like, no, what do I need to apologize for? Then Malaysia realized, you know what, I did throw the table at her. So you know what? I'm gonna stop. So she was like, well, maybe I can apologize for that. So it is what it is with that situation. I was like, whatever. And so moving on from that, Jackie's over here spilling the beans, just running her mouth. We already know from the previews that Jackie's going to be on the outs. Jackie's going to be on the outs with Tammy. Jackie's going to be on the outs with Malaysia. Jackie has been doing good so far. She's been getting along with all the ladies. She hasn't been in any drama. People are liking her. She's in the in crowd. She's in the out crowd. She can film with anybody, but basically she's going to screw that up. Jackie got too happy and too comfortable with these ladies, thinking she was the peacemaker, and they're going to flip and turn it on her, and Jackie going to do something to make the ladies not like her again. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Did you see Evelyn in there talking about, you know what, if she said if OG had a penis, she would want to F her. I was like, come on. And basically Evelyn was just talking about all the men want me. They want my, they want my body. They want my kitty cat. They want my cootie cat. They want me. And she started dancing all nasty. So we're going to be seeing that pretty soon. And this is an older woman that was on the show 2 days ago. I mean, two episodes ago with her son, and talking about she's doing face cream. She's a changed new person. She's a loving mother with her little son, Blase in the third. She is nothing but the gutter, baby. So we get to this part. So we have none other than Phoebe over here complaining about the food. She don't like the food. She's like, this is trash. This is garbage. That food looked okay. That food looked healthy. It looked good. And they had a chef prepare the food, but she's used to eating out of a trash can, so she didn't know that she had good food. And she's talking about the food looks nasty and Blase in the third. To me, if you want to be real, when I seen the video with Phoebe doing her rap video, it looks like she purges. She looks like she purges, in my opinion. Just my opinion. Because the way she described how the food looks like vomit, I was like, oh, girl, you be in there vomiting, huh? You be in there purging your food? Sweetheart, poor thing. I was like, what is going on? So now we get to the dinner table, and basically OG wastes no time, and she wants to address, Malaysia. She addressed Malaysia right away. Was like, Malaysia, you came to me, you did a drive-by over at, Cece's little, engagement party, and I think that was wrong or whatever. And then, excuse me. And then, Malaysia was like, well, listen, oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have did that. That was the wrong place or time or whatever. And so basically, OG is talking about, yo, listen, this is what happened. If somebody's telling you something, they're telling you some pertinent information, this and that. And Evelyn jumps in, and Evelyn was like, well, somebody tells you something, you keep it to yourself. You don't say anything. Not purging, yeah, purging. She was like, you don't say anything. You keep it to yourself. You don't repeat what you hear. Yes, and Evelyn did have a good point. Like, you don't repeat what you said, you don't repeat what you hear. But you know what, if you hearing something that's going to help you and give you an upper hand on the person that has been coming after you and dissing you and disrespecting you, and you get some info on them, you get some information basically to take them off their high horse, because basically they're downing you because they feel like they are better than you because they have a husband, they have a kid, and basically they are a Scott, and they're part of the Scott legend, basketball legend, or whatever the case may be. So and they was really cracking on OG. OG was getting roasted like nobody's business. Some outfits OG had on last season was, it is what it is. But you don't treat nobody like that. You don't treat a human being like a dog for no reason. You don't treat a human being like that for no reason. And they don't have a reason not to like her only because she sticks up for herself. You guys are older women. You should be helping her. You should be showing her the way. She should be saying, more productive stuff. And even Malaysia should act a little bit more mature. But it is what it is. We already know it's about. And so basically Evelyn was like, you don't repeat what you hear, you keep your mouth closed, and you stay out the business, you stay out of other folks' business, because they ain't got nothing to do with you. And yes, Evelyn did have a good point, but Cece made sure that it was OG's business, because she needed backup, she needed help, and all the ladies was coming in against her. Cece saw her family turn against her, so you know what, OG's riding with her, so she went with OG. It is what it is, baby. And so then we get the situation. Then you got none other than Shawnee jumps her little decrepit ass into the situation and basically talking about, you're wrong, you shouldn't have did this, you shouldn't have did that. But basically she didn't chastise Cece. I mean, she didn't chastise Kristen. She didn't tell Kristen that she was wrong. She didn't say anything about what Kristen did. But since OG, OG out-topped her, she outshined her, she outplayed her, she outdid everything to Kristen. Kristen thought she had it. She had the in crowd, she had the in girls with her, everything was cool, everything was popping. She got a husband, she's talking about working on a baby, she's doing this, she's doing that, she's just living good, and she's throwing shade at Cece and the whole nine. And then she's making fun of OG. Then Shawnee's with it, and then Malaysia's with it, and then Evelyn's with it too as well. Jennifer's with it too as well. So she thought that she thought she got one up. She thought she was good. She thought she was golden. But then OG came in and made that slam. She made that 3-point and was like, you know what the case may be. You say you a Scott, but you really ain't. But Thomas is really a Scott. But this is something that Christian did not want anybody to know. Evidently, and Malaysia did not want anybody to know this information. But Byron feels like this ain't new news. But it's new news to people that don't know you. You don't share a secret about, he's not my biological son. Maybe you tell your auntie, maybe you tell your grandmother, you tell your brother, you tell your sisters. It's in the family. You don't just meet somebody within less than a year and you tell them that type of information. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, because, Byron and Cece and OG, they talked it out. They worked it out. That's what happened. They had to team up. And OG was like, whatever the case may be, but I didn't lie. CC told me this, CC told me that, Byron told me this, Byron told me that. And then OG was like, I even confronted Byron and asked him, was it okay for me to know this information? Because CC had told, OG when they was having dinner. And so OG was like, you know what? She asked Byron. Byron said, it's not a big deal. I don't care if you know. And he explained more. And she was like, well, they told me more secrets. And that's when, Christian was like, well, you don't think that, she was talking about you too? You don't think she said anything about you too? So Christian is basically trying to jump in and trying to tell, OG that, CC was talking about her and telling her business, but it is what it is. And so we get ready to go downstairs to the basement, and guess what? Jennifer does a good move. Jennifer does a move that makes me like her more. You know what I mean? But it's gonna take me a while. But Jennifer, she stopped OG and was like, OG, I've been surprised. I've been caught off guard. I'm gonna let you know, Phoebe did a song about you, and she was dissing you, talking about your fake clothes and this and that. And here's the video for you to watch. And because Phoebe is she's gonna be showing the ladies her new music video or whatever. So I appreciate Jen doing that, for real, for real. Hey Sunny, hey, what's up, what's going on? Check out Sunny, she's a good content creator too as well. Check out Sunny, check out T-Serve, Code Blog, check out Tony, check out Mike Carter, check them out, show them some love. You know what I'm saying? They good people, show them some love. And so then we get over here to this situation, and basically this is Phoebe she's on IG somewhere rapping, dissing, OG, calling her fake, calling this and that her clothes, and making all types of fun of her, and whatever the case might be with that situation. And so now, so we have that situation. Jennifer gives, OG the heads up, and I appreciate that. That was really mature of her, and it's good to see that Jennifer didn't turn her back on OG once she got cool with Jennifer. I mean, once Jennifer got cool with Evelyn again. And so basically, Byron is saying, I said what I said when I said it, and Malaysia did come to me and talk to me. I told her, yes, I told OG or whatever, and no one's innocent. Basically, he's just saying, I told OG, I didn't tell her that she couldn't tell anyone. I didn't tell her that, she could use it as a weapon. But of course he's gonna say that, because he knew in the first place OG was gonna use this for a weapon. It's not like he didn't watch the season. It's not like Cece don't come home and cry to him and tell him how she feels about the ladies, and how she feels like Malaysia and Christian is gaining up against her with Jennifer and Evelyn too as well. And also Cece just said that, what I mean, she felt like Malaysia always chose Kristen over her. So it is what it is. And Byron don't give two shits. Byron don't care. He was like, I would just be with you, Cece, in that sense. Cece was like, no, you need to talk to your kids. So Byron needs to talk to his son at this time and point. Byron, if they didn't tell, OG the secret, there would be nothing Kristen would be mad about, and she'll still be coming at OG. But OG outsmarted her, outplayed her, and it is what it is. And Byron and Cece help her do that too as well, because they gain something out of the situation. OG gang something out of the situation about revealing the family secret, and Byron and Cece got something out of the situation to get back at Kristen for talking shit about them. Point blank, period. And a storyline too as well. And so basically this is, OG comes and she confronts Phoebe like, yo, Phoebe, what's up? I heard you did a song about me. You dissing me, calling me fake or whatever. You talking about my clothes. You talking about I'm wearing fake clothes. You talking about this. You talking about that. What's up? What's good? And she was like, yo, because you know what? Somebody, because you can get this work. Somebody always got to get that fade. You can get this fade. You know what I mean? And I can make an example out of you. Basically, I could whip your ass. This is what OG is saying. OG was like, I'm from California, but I'm on the way here from Nigeria, so therefore I could I'll give you what you need, I'll give you what you want. I could choke a bitch to death, but I'm not gonna do that. I can kill a bitch, but I'm not gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that tonight. Phoebe was like, oh yeah, okay girl, bye girl. Like she was scared to death. And she was scared to death like it was nobody's business. All that shit she was talking, that she ain't scared, she's about it. She didn't even speak her mind. Like she could have had a clear debate. She could have spoke her mind with OG, but she wasn't ready for that. She wasn't ready for that realness. She wasn't ready to be confronted. She wasn't ready for that work. She wasn't ready for somebody real to step to her, and that's what happened. And OG threatened to beat you up, to beat you down, to give you that work, choke you, the whole 9 yards. She was like, you can get this fade, and you sat there saying, girl, bye. Girl, bye. The song ain't about you. I thought the song was about OG. Now the song ain't about OG. And OG was sitting there calm. Look at her face. She's calm. She's relaxed. She got her hair braided up in the front. She's sitting there and she's having that conversation with Phoebe. Like, what's up? Like, what's good? Like, you gonna disrespect me? And even Malaysia said that song was fighting words. So OG confronted Phoebe. What's up, Phoebe? Where you at? Then Phoebe had the nerve to call her a gorilla. Phoebe is canceled for calling OG a gorilla. That's racist. That's hurtful. And since OG have African features, and then on top of that, she's tough and she works out and she takes care of her body, she's a gorilla. No, Phoebe, you was talking mad crap. You talking about you wanted to get at OG. She came to see you, and what did you do? You backed down. So what it is? So what's up? And so you got Malaysia here, and you got none other than, you know, Evelyn standing there. I thought that they was gonna jump OG straight up and down. If OG would have went for anybody, she was gonna get jumped by, you know, he was gonna get jumped by Malaysia, and she was gonna get jumped by Evelyn for real. I thought she was gonna get jumped. But, you know, security would have came, but they would try to get at her. If I believe if, you know, OG's around these ladies in that group setting and it gets popping, of course she's going to get jumped. You know, if she comes for Kristen, Malaysia's going to jump in. Evelyn's just going to jump in because she needs attention. She wants to be talked about. It is what it is because OG didn't do nothing to her. Evelyn has just been making fun of OG, talking about her clothes, her shoes, whatever the case may be. Like, come on, like, it's really disrespectful. She's judging people by their clothes and all this other stuff. Like, what if you didn't have money? If you didn't sleep your way to the top, baby, you'll be poor and you'll be broke. I mean, you already know that Shawnee helped you get back on this show, and you stole that ring from Carl Crawford, and you sold it because it was $1 million. You need to get back on your feet because he was cheating. He was bringing women home. He was flying women. He wasn't even staying in the house with you no more. And then you came in, and Shawnee took care of you and then got you back on the show, and you came there, and when you came back on the show, you was coming for Brandy and you was coming for Malaysia because you was told to do, because you are hired help. Even though you and Shawnee are close, you was still hired help, baby. So let me move on. So anyways, then none other than Shawnee jumps in, was like, oh, I think you're wrong. Like, you're going to fight somebody? You're going to choke somebody? You're going to kill somebody? Like, what kind of shit is that? Like, you're so wrong. You're so ruined. Shoot. And then, and I was like, come on, Shawnee, mind your business. And you got to turn your face up and look down on her. But it's okay for Phoebe to tell you that she got a diss song dissing her and dissing her and talking about her. And then Evelyn is going around asking clothing designer whether OG clothes are real or not. You're going to tell me they're not plotting and coming against her? You can only push somebody up against a wall long enough, and OG ain't gonna be standing up against the wall because she's gonna spread out and she's gonna do some tackling, she's gonna do some sliding, she's gonna do the whole 9 yards. So it is what it is with that situation. But OG was like, yo, listen, like, this girl threatened me. She came, she not that she threatened me, but she made a song about me, disrespected me and all this other stuff, and you know, I'm not supposed to say nothing. And so then OG was like, well, you know, she's all bark, no bite. And then, you know, Shawnee jumps in, was like, well, you're all bark and then and no bite. And so OG goes, I'm not all bite, I'm not all bark and no bite, because I'm ready to bite. I'm ready to bite right now. I'm ready to bite. And it was like, child, we don't know what to do. She's like, I'm ready to bite. I already told the girl what's up, we can do this. And the only thing Phoebe is saying, girl, bye, girl, bye, girl, bye. Okay, miss me with that. And so this is Phoebe's video. She's somewhere at the basketball court that's painted pink or whatever the case may be. And then she's sitting over here. She got her jailhouse pose on, sitting here or whatever, doing the most. She got her boyfriend's car in the background, or it's rented. And so then the ladies, they start to twerk after they watch, you know, Phoebe's video. But, you know, OG didn't like the video, Jackie didn't like the video, and Jennifer didn't like the video. The rest of the ladies loved the video because it was dissing OG. So the ladies are all dancing and they're all like laughing and singing, you know, Phoebe's song, basically trying to put OG out and put her out the crew to let her know that she's not a part of the team. I see. I didn't even see any spam words. But thank you so much, Tony. See, Tony be looking out. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I'm over here. Thank you so much for looking out for me. So we have this situation over here. So I'm just like, what's going on? So they make OG feel uncomfortable. OG goes to her room because that's what they wanted to do. They want to push her to the side, make her feel like, you know, she's worthy, she's less than, and she can't fit in with them. And basically they start twerking and dancing. Look at these old ladies trying to dog out this young girl for no reason. This young girl ain't out here sleeping around. She ain't out here trying to steal nobody's husband. She ain't slept with none of the basketball players that they know. She got one boyfriend, one job, and she got a business. And she just basically tried to be cool with them, but they don't like the way she dressed. They don't like her hair. They don't like the way she looked. They don't like nothing about her, you know? So it is what it is. Because she don't fit into their idea. Their quote unquote what beauty is, because whatever man that spent all the money on them T serve Cold Block. How come Shawnee didn't have that same energy towards Evelyn when she caused that screen throwing drink at Jen? I know she didn't say nothing to Evelyn that Evelyn was wrong or anything like that, but yet as soon as, like OG said, as soon as she says something, everybody trying to attack, and that's what Tammy was saying. Tammy was like, yo, I need to get back into the circle, see what's going on, because I'm not gonna let all these ladies double team and dog out OG, because she know that feeling, because she's been there too as well. I was like, this is just so crazy. So anyways, we get back to, so they made OG feel like she's no, they made her feel like she's bad or whatever, or she's not a part of the in crowd. It is what it is. And then so now we get to, what's her name? What's her name? Christian. So Christian is talking to her husband basically, and she's telling him that Malaysia talked to Byron Blasing the third, and basically he's choosing his wife's side. Thomas is choosing his wife's side. That's what he's supposed to do. Just like Byron is choosing his wife's side. So they're both alike. They're father like son. Whatever the case may be. Byron is choosing his wife. I mean, his fiance, and Thomas is choosing his wife. You know what I mean? Because he feels like his wife has been mistreated. He feels like Cece is a problem, but his wife is actually the problem. She got around these ladies and she switched up because Cece was good enough for her to borrow her clothes, borrow her stockings, borrow her, outfits to wear out, in California, so she could be shining, so she can be blinging, so she can be looking good. So it is what it is. And they're gonna crack on, OG, wearing fake clothes, but yet you got Christian out here borrowing, a grown woman borrowing another grown woman's clothes, or whatever the case may be. But so it's just like they pick and choose what they decide to like about somebody, which is, has always been the case. So it is what it is. And so Byron, Cece, and OG, they meet up, and basically OG was like, and OG's so real. She goes to them. She was like, yo, I talked to, Malaysia trying to make me feel like I had a vendetta. I was coming after them. And you said that basically you told me not to use it as a weapon. He was like, I didn't tell you how to use it. I just told you. I didn't say you couldn't use it. I didn't say anything like that. All I'm saying is, nobody's innocent. It is what it is. Let's move forward. Let's move on, because Byron don't care. He don't give a damn. He ain't mad at OG. Cece ain't mad at OG. For now, they're not mad, because the purpose was served. It was supposed to be told. It was supposed to be told, because if it wasn't supposed, and he said that he didn't tell her that she couldn't tell. He didn't tell her that she couldn't use it. He didn't tell her that, and OG is too real. OG was like, you know what? If she comes at me, I'm gonna say something, and she said that right in front of them, and they knew it. And because Cece has not been defending herself, Byron's been watching the show, and she's cool with OG, and OG's beefing with the main character they got a problem with, and that's Christian. So it is what it is. So it went down like that, baby. Thank you guys for coming through. I really do appreciate it. But I'm still going to stand by that. Phoebe is canceled for calling OG a gorilla. You don't do that. You don't call her no gorilla. Last season we had Evelyn make fun of, Cece's nationality. I think Cece's Filipino, and was making fun of her. Make basically a nail technician or whatever she called her, do girl, something like that. But it is the case. I'm just like, this is just too crazy. Like, OG, I don't know if they're going to have OG back on next season, because she put everybody in her place. She shut them down. She set Phoebe down. She confronted Phoebe. She talked to Phoebe, and she let her know what's good. You can be the example. You can get a fair one. You can catch that fade, baby. And she told, Shawnee, listen, this girl is talking about me. She's coming at me, and she's acting like she's about it. She's making songs about me. She's dissing me. She's talking about me on a public platform, trying to down me, and I'm right here for it. I'm here for it. The girl, Phoebe, bragged in front of Shawnee, in front of Evelyn, that she's about it. She's about that life, and she can fight, and she ain't scared of nobody, and she ain't backing down. But now, and Shawnee was all happy to see that when they was in the studio. Shawnee was happy to hear that. Evelyn was happy to hear that too. And now they see the product that they had to jump in. You think Shawnee wanted to jump in and defend Phoebe, but she had to. She had no other choice, because she said she cool with Phoebe. So Phoebe, it seems like Phoebe's going to get into it with Jackie. What Phoebe should have did was be cool with her girl, which is Evelyn, that brought her on the show, but get to know each and every lady each individually. That's what a woman does. That's what a woman with children does. That's what a woman does that want to build her career and don't want to burn bridges and want people to like her and become a fan favorite, because you want to be a fan favorite so you can come back. That's when they can't deny you. When the fans want you, they can't deny you. They can't deny you that. So OG even had Malaysia say, "Oh, I'm sorry for confronting you at the engagement party. It was the wrong time to bring it up." Malaysia didn't have nothing to say. Malaysia's, the cat got Malaysia's tongue wide. Oh, she's so mad. She wants to jump, but Malaysia know that if she jump, it's gonna be bad. And and I don't think she wants that either too as well. And I think deep down inside, Malaysia knows that it's not OG fault. OG only did what she was supposed to do. She got a woman coming at her and her boyfriend and making fun of her and clapping at her, and that was Christian. And now she got some information on Christian, and so she used it against Christian to fight the battle. Just like OG said, we even now. And Shawnee had to jump in and say, "Well, you hurt Christian's husband. There's innocent people involved." And so that's when OG was like, "Well, my boyfriend was hurt and he's innocent and he was involved." So therefore, OG was able to communicate. She was able to get a point across concise and consistently, and they didn't know what to do because they got somebody that don't get lost for words or scared to use them. Thank you guys for coming through. Make sure you guys check out Sunny. Check her channel out. Show her some love. She's really nice. She's cool. She comes through the live. She supports. She's always there. She's a good person too as well. And she's just mad chill, mad down to earth. Tony, he's a cool guy. He got a YouTube channel. Check out his channel. He's down to earth. He has conversation. He talk about retro vintage games too as well. And basically, he makes you feel at home. And it's just a good atmosphere. T-Serve Cole blog. She's mad cool. She's she's intelligent girl. They got a YouTube channel. Check her out and show her some support. Mike Carter, he got a wonderful channel. He talks about trucking. He talks about things that are going on. You can feel comfortable and just sit down and relax on your couch and chill with Mike Carter, for real. So check out everybody that came through. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tony. I really do appreciate that. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We're in the building, baby. So check each other out. Check out their channels, for real. But I was like, no, she did not call her no gorilla. I was like, no, this son of a gun didn't. I was just like, yo. And I forgot to tell you guys that Tammy unfollowed Shawnee, because you already know Tammy feels like these girls ain't her friends. On the she doesn't feel like they're her friends at all. So it is what it is. And basically it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. It's gonna be on and popping. Tammy's coming back. It's going to be on and popping. OG is here. OG is ready. I just like the way she communicates. I like the way she carries herself. I just like everything that she does. Like her clothing, sometimes it's off. Yeah, her style is different. But everybody has weird styles. Like where I live at, there's a college right down the street. And it's a design school. And it's a huge college. It's like, one of the top rated. You got to see how these people dress. They dress all types of different ways. Like you don't know what you're gonna see, but they're just being them. It's just like people just be hating. They just be hating. But Kristen couldn't say nothing. She knew she was wrong, and she knew that she bit off too much. And now she's feeling like, damn, my husband and his father ain't cool because of this situation I got in with Cece on this show. When I was talking about Cece to Jennifer, we surfaced friends and all this other stuff. And now Thomas is not talking to his son or his daughter. Peace, I'm out. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. You guys have a wonderful time. You know what? Let me write it down right now. I just be so much going on. I think I seen it too as well. I think it's already on where I usually go to watch stuff at. I gotta check it out. I think I seen it, but I didn't click on it. Thank you guys for coming through. Oh, thank you for coming back. Check out each other's channel. Check out T-Serve Cole blog. Check her out and check out Tony. Check out Mike Carter. Check out Sunny. Check out everybody. Show them some love. Hit that like button. Give them a like. Hit me and get me a like. Peace. I'm out. Thank you guys for coming through and chilling with me. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. And we're going to bring others with us for real, for real. That's how we do it. Like, we got to show love. We got to show support. Help each other out, because there's a lot of times nobody's out there to help you. Sometimes it's just difficult. So just being supportive, just being nice, just being cool with a person, that helps a lot, because you never know what a person's going through. You never know what someone's dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's so much better, you know, just to help people and show support, because you know what? It makes you feel better too inside. You did something positive, you did something good, and you're going to get that good energy back. You put out that good energy, you're going to get that good energy back. For real, for real. But yes, I was talking crap tonight. Peace. I'm out. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. I wish you guys peace, blessing, joy, happiness, and protection, and prosperity, health, and healing, and wealth. For real, for real. Stay strong, stay woke, baby. Peace.